So welcome. Today's agenda, we're going to practice in relationships, and then for homework, you guys have a Google form. By the end of class today, you should be able to find the value of missing angles using angle relationships. So I am given in this problem that angle 1 is 93 degrees and angle 7 is 3x plus 12 degrees. So state the angles relationships and solve for x. So looking at this problem, angle 1 and angle 7 both lie outside the parallel lines and they're diagonal from one another. So that means that they're alternate exterior angles. And in this case, we know that they're congruent because these markings here showed that line M is parallel to line N. So therefore, those angles are going to be congruent. So that means if angle 1 is 93 degrees, I can also say that angle 7 is 93 degrees. And then knowing that, if I want to solve for x and angle 7 is equal to 3x plus 12, that means I can go ahead and set 3x plus 12 equal to 93. Then from here, we're just going to do some algebra to get x by itself. So I'm going to subtract 12 from both sides. I have 3x is equal to 81, divide both sides by 3, and I get 27. Okay. Example number 2, I'm given angle 4 is equal to 95 degrees and angle 8 is equal to 5x minus 10 degrees. Again, state the angles relationship and solve for x. So if I look at angle 4 and I look at angle 8, angle 4 is in the bottom left corner from these four angles. Angle 8 is also in the bottom left of these four angles. So they're in the same relative position. That means that angle 4 and angle 8 are congruent because lines M and M are parallel and they are corresponding angles. Remember, when they're in the same relative position, we say that they're corresponding angles. So that means if I know angle 4 is 95 degrees, then I know that angle 8 is also 95 degrees. And that means if angle 8 is equal to 95 degrees, I can go ahead and do 5x minus 10 is equal to 95 degrees. And then again from here, just doing some algebra, adding 10 to both sides, 5x equals 105, divided by 5 is 21. And then the last example, angle 4 is equal to 92 degrees, angle 6 is 2x plus 22 degrees, to the relationship and solve for x. And then again, if we look, angle 4 and angle 6, they both lie inside the parallel lines. They're diagonal from each other, so we can say angle 4 and angle 6 are alternate interior angles, and they're congruent because M and N are parallel. So again, if angle 4 is 92, I know angle 6 is 92 degrees, so I can go ahead and say 2x plus 22 is equal to 92 degrees. Do some algebra here, subtract 22 from both sides, and then go ahead and divide by 2, and I get x is equal to 35.